I didn't make it any bigger because the yarn left, there's a yarn actually wrapped around the loom, like just around the outside of it, not like the full S shape, but around the outside of it, I think 7 times. And the way I'm doing this, I wanted the last row to be on a row right before a ruffle, because that 4 rows of just straight E-wrap stitch between the ruffles will make the very last ruffle lay a little flatter. We are ready to do our cast off now, but like I said, there was enough yarn here to wrap around 7 times just around the outside. I will let you know how much is left when I'm done with the cast off. But the cast off we are doing it's a very basic cast off. You'll see it done a few different ways. But what we're going to do, we're going to E-wrap the first 2 pegs. And you only do this the first time. So first 2 pegs are E-wrapped. We're going to take peg 2, move to peg 1, knit off, take the bottom over the top. Then we are going to E-wrap peg 1. That extra E-wrap there is what makes it lay flat and be stretchy enough. Okay, so then we moved peg 1 to peg 2. We're going to E-wrap, this would be peg 3 at this point. Take the bottom over the top, move peg 3 to peg 2. There we go, move the bottom over the top. Don't forget that last E-wrap. And try to do this really loose as well. Then move peg 2 to peg 3. I'll do a couple more, and then I'll go ahead and just finish it up and stop at the last peg and show you what to do. So 1, 2, peg 3, we E-wrap peg 4, take peg 4 off, move it to peg 3, knit off peg 3, move stitch from peg 3 to peg 4, well, E-wrap peg 4. You can E-wrap it while it's still on the peg, or you can move it. That doesn't make any difference. So E-wrap the next peg, move it back 1, bottom over top, E-wrap, move it forward, bottom over top, move it back, bottom over top, oops, E-wrap, and move. We have our last original stitch left on the loom, so we're just going to go ahead and work it like we would, but instead of doing that second wrap, we're actually going to cut, oh, I can zoom out now, cut the working yarn just a few inches long enough to weave the end in. And then you can just pull the loop off the peg, put your working yarn through it, and your cast off. Now, I said I'd wrap the yarn 7 times around the loom. There is enough to wrap like 1.5 times left. So it shows you how much yarn you really need to do your cast off.